Hey, what's up guys? It's Lucas and you're watching Fine Tuning. So I don't often do impulse buys as far as guitar stuff is concerned, and I also don't usually buy new instruments. I tend to like to buy used stuff that needs a little TLC or something like that because you can get it a little cheaper, and also I enjoy doing that stuff. But anyway, I was on Z-Sounds actually, or Zounds, or however you say it, the two Z's, you know. And this guitar was on the website, and just something about it just stuck out to me. Like, I've seen these before, but and I just thought, man, I really want that guitar, so I bought it. So this is an Epiphone 1958 Moderne, of course based on the legendary Gibson Moderne that like was never really brought into production, and nobody knows exactly how many of them there are. But anyway, it's just a really, really cool guitar, and so I wanted to do a demo kind of review video of it for you. It is made of African limba, or is commonly known as Carina. I don't have a ton of experience with that wood. I've played some guitars made of it, but this guitar in particular is extremely light and resonant. I think it might weigh maybe 6 pounds or something like that. It's very, very light. It's got a slim taper neck on it, which typically is a little thin for me, but I'm actually really enjoying this. So it's just got a beautiful, like, comfortable neck that feels very fast to play, but it's not too skinny. It's got the standard Gibson appointments, you know, the 24 3/4 inch scale length. It's got 2 humbuckers, 2 volumes, and a tone. It's got, the nut on this one is not Graphtec, it's like PVC or something like that, but it's working okay. It's got Wilkinson kind of tulip style tuners on it, which are holding tune very well. I have not done any modifications to this guitar, save that I put strap locks on it. And I set it up for my preferred gauge of strings, which right now is 10 to 52, because that's what Mark Farner said he uses, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna try that. So I've been digging that. But other than that, this guitar is 100% stock, so I'm just gonna do some sound and stuff for you today, and I'll kind of tell you about the different things that I like about the guitar. The pickups are, I think these are their Alnico Classics and the Alnico Classic Plus in the bridge. And you guys, if you watch my channel, you know that I tend to be a little bit hard on Epiphone, just because I'm such a big fan of the designs that Gibson has done, so when Epiphone executes them poorly, it kind of like gets under my skin. So I maybe am a little unfair sometimes, but that should just tell you that when I say that this is a really great guitar, that it's really high praise, because I'm hard on Epiphones. I mean, this guitar sounds great, like really good. I'm thoroughly impressed. So we're gonna do some clean sounds first. So you can see back here, this is my amp setup that I'm using. It's my Legend A60 and my Legend Rock and Roll, and I'm routing either set of preamps into both power amps and stereo. So what you're hearing right now is the clean channel of my A60 in stereo through both combos, and with some reverb and a little bit of compression. And so we'll start on the bridge pickup, and that sounds like this. So to me, right away, that is just a friendly sound, and I think to have a good, friendly bridge pickup on clean sound is really, really cool. Because so often I'll have a bridge pickup that I think sounds really good and chunky when I'm playing it on the drive channel, and it's got good harmonics and stuff, but then when you put it on a clean sound, it just becomes shrill and ice picky. And to be an import-made pickup in an import guitar like this and it sounded that good, it's like a big deal for me. So mega praise due there. So we'll put it in the middle position so this will be both pickups together. again, beautiful clarity. Like, and to me, that has that. I'm really picky about the sound of in between two humbuckers like that, because I think it can sort of get lost and be muddy and like not different enough than the neck pickup. And in this case, it just has this beautiful kind of twangy, clucky thing that I just think sounds fantastic. So again, also on a clean sound, sounds fantastic. So, and then we'll do just the neck humbucker by itself. So if you can't tell, I'm really enjoying this guitar. I just think the pickups sound not just good, but like surprisingly good. Because as I said, I'm really hard on this stuff most of the time, and I think in all the positions it sounds good. It has a humbucker fatness to it, but it's very clear, like you know, a single coil or something. So they've nailed the pickups in this guitar, and it might have something to do with the bridge and what the body's made out of and all that stuff too. But it just sounds good. So what I'm going to do now is go over to the red channel on my A60, which is kind of like a light drive kind of sound, sort of like you pushed a Fender Blackface. And you're going to see, this is I think also one of the ways that the guitar shines, particularly on the bridge pickup, is it's just got this huge open chord schwack. You can just lay into it and it just sounds awesome. So starting on our bridge pickup, that sounds like this. Again, you can just hear that tremendous clarity, and there's a kind of give that happens when you really dig into it, and I mean that's partially the amp, but it's something to do with the way that this guitar responds to my picking attack. It makes it really friendly to play, so I enjoy it a lot. So if we go to our middle position, do something similar, so both pickups together now. Again, really nailing that in-between sound, like it's nice and bright and chirpy. Chirpy's a good word. I think these pickups are chirpy. So let's try our neck pickup by itself. So I hope it's coming across as much as it is here in the room how dynamic this guitar is. I'm changing so much of the sound just by kind of lightening up and then digging in hard, and it's just really whatever I put into it is what I'm getting out, which is something you expect from a very expensive guitar, maybe not so much one that's like 600 bucks. So outstanding for that. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna hop over to more drive sound. So this is my Rock and Rolls preamp through both combos, and this is more of like a heavy driven kind of Marshall Dumble, somewhere in between those two sound. So it's thicker, darker, woodier, more gain. And again, this guitar on the bridge pickup sounds killer. This is like my ideal kind of 70s rock tone, like, which is where I live. So that sounds like this. Yeah, I just want, like, I get lost in it. I just want to keep playing it because it sounds so good. And it's really comfortable to play, which is killer. So in the middle position, again, you're going to hear that kind of chirpiness that comes through, especially on the high strings. And it has this great harmonic quality to it. So if you want to like do some little pick squeals and stuff and get a little attitude going on, it does that beautifully. So that's a great example of like, you're hearing really the best qualities of both pickups there. Like, so you get that nice chirpy top end from the bridge pickup, but you're also getting the bottom of the neck pickup. So it's a really kind of good in-between sound. But then if I put it on the neck pickup, it doesn't really lose the clarity. It's just so fat. Like if you want to do the old kind of over-the-top cream neck pickup sound, like that really woofy bottom end, that it just nails that. You know, it sounds great. So all of that so far is great, and I think that that is a great encapsulation of what this guitar will do. But just to take it a step further, because if you watch my channel, you know I'm going to try this. So like, can you do heavy stuff on it? Yeah, you can. So what I'm going to do is switch over to the Rock and Roll, but with a tube screamer in front of it. So I'm using my original, it's like an 81 or 82 TS808. That if I'm being honest, is like 5% better than, you know, a normal tube screamer nowadays. Like it's like not hugely better, but it is better. So I'm gonna also tune it down to drop D because it's metal. So now you get the tight chuggas. You did make ice cream.
From church.
Yeah, I'm almost done with my video. Can I finish that?
Yeah, but you can just finish the video.
Okay, well, can you go out there while I finish my video?
No.
It won't take long. I'm almost done. Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
That's not a long time. I'm almost done. Can you go play in your room for like 5 minutes?
No.
Please. Please. And then I'll get you some juice. And then we'll go to Nan's house.
Okay.
I'm almost done, I promise. Thank you, I love you. Alright, well that's my overall kind of demo review of the Epiphone 1958 Moderne. I think it's great. Like, I have nothing negative to say about it, honestly. Like, I mean, it's like, for $600 bucks, I don't know how you could ask for more than a guitar. Maybe if it came with a case, you know, but I mean, I bought the case with it because, you know, like, you can't put this in a regular gig bag. But it's super cool. Like, I mean, it just sounds great and it feels great, and I think it looks awesome. It's like a weird combination of like a Flying V and an Explorer, and there's just something like attractive about it. It's 50s retro, which, you know, if you watch my channel, is like something I'm really into. Like, kind of what the 50s thought the future was gonna look like is this, and it's so cool. I love it. It's very Jetsons. So anyway, yeah, I highly recommend this guitar. I think if you dig this shape and you're into the kind of slightly weird look, playability and sound wise, it's fantastic. I have nothing negative to say about it. So, oh, and before I finish, let me just quick shout out. I'm using these coconut picks. So it's like a pick made of coconut shell by my friend Pal, who comments on the channel sometimes. So he makes these, so I'm going to put a link in the description. He makes them in Jazz 3 size, and this is like a Jazz 3 XL, and also like kind of standard Fender pick size. So I'm going to put a link to his email in the description so you can talk to him if you want to. But these are super, super cool, and I've been really enjoying it. So all of the tones you've been hearing today have been courtesy of the coconut pick. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching, and I will catch you later.